I'm surprised. Sorry about that. We have a lot to get through. So, this is your full body. This is the spice that we need just to finish your week. I love finishing with full body. I'm asking you now to grab your mat. You will need a bench of some sort. You will need your sets of dumbbells. I even have my very low like dumbbells because we are doing some core work. So we're going to get straight into really working into those glutes and legs with some body weight. Then we have 3 sets of little mixtures. So we have their leggy with core with combination dynamic moves. So get your watch started. The first thing we're going to do is some skipping for 2 minutes. If there's too much, you just kick out in front. Always use your variations. Sorry that there's that on the side. Okay, so have a little skipping. So whenever I'm doing the skipping, right, I do like to shift the body left and right, really exaggerate it. Then I use my hands. We're working into the wrists, even up in the shoulders. You want to feel little rotation, little movements. Breathe it in through the nose. Just remember to breathe. Breathe it out through the mouth. Now reverse the skips. See? Feels a bit different. Start to bring your awareness around to your core, bringing the belly in towards the spine. Now you're going to do some crosses, right? So whenever I'm skipping and boxing, I basically do a little slower kick like this. So you can do the same. This is your warm up. So you can change this. This can be on your Stairmaster. It can be on your rower. It can be a walk. It can be some steps on the last stair in your house. Good. That's only a minute. Feels like forever. Good. You can go back into your side shifts again. The idea is we want to get the blood flowing through the body. Get the heart rate up a little bit. Ready to go. First thing you will need is to be on your mat. Excellent. So you can shift it around here. Good. Even if you're walking, just kick it out. Just kick it out. A little bounce. Works into those calf muscles too. We have a little calf race in here today, actually. Good. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. That's a short one, okay? So come down. Just let's open up into the body. So we're going to come down. We're going to do a nice little stretch. Just a soft bird dog for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Come back into your child's pose. A little bit of mobility coming up, leaning forward, opening up into the vertebrae, opening and down to the armpits. 3, let your body know it's awake and ready. 4, excellent. So the idea of today is we work all parts of the body. We do have this little bit, which is a little glute and core focus. And at the end, we have an ab focus. We have so much to get through, but it's going to feel awesome. Are you ready? Yes, you are. So there's variations of this. You can come down like so, or you can lean off a bench. Either way, we're working into the obliques whenever we're in this position. We have the legs. We have the leg out in front, in line with the hip. We have the other leg here. And what we do is we take our hand over, we extend, and then we crunch. So it feels lovely to begin with. You're doing 8 here. Now, if you're brand new to this, go for 4 or 6. Fully extend the leg, fully crunch in. See how I'm crunching in? Using the breath. 7, 8. Leave the leg out there, bring the hand to the hip, and we pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it there. Now what we're doing is we're reaching overhead, but we're touching the toe. So we've got like a clam opener, okay? Reach and tap. Really reach. So open it up, closing in. Bringing the hand on the inside. I was cheating there. Feel the burn. Keep those hips stacked. 6, so you're not leaning back, you're not leaning forward. 7, 8, hand comes onto the hip and we pulse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that spice. Other side. We've got 2 rounds each of this. So stacked hips, hand over, legs out in front. Let's go. So we reach. Point the toe. 6. Draw the belly in. 7 and 8. Leave it out there. Stack the hips so you're not falling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We reach over again. Then we come in. Little point. Opening up. 2. Don't lean into it. You think it might be in between 2 panes of glass. 6, 7, 8. Reach, hand comes down, and we go again. 1, stack those hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I already feel that. I'm going to just do a little child's pose. I was at a class yesterday and we were doing a lot of work like that, except on the reformer. So little cat-pie, still in the warm-up stages. Release, drop the belly down, tuck the tailbone under, reach it up. Good, back to the other side. I hope you have your water. I don't, but I will be needing it. So I'll have to run and get that at some stage in your break. So leg comes out in front, leg is long, arm is over, lifting up. So don't be collapsing. In here, good. 1, just really slow, really deliberate. My body wants to lean back, so I want to keep stacked. 5, 6, like an arrow. 7, 8. Hand comes down, we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Arm comes over, we tap. We release. We tap. Use the inner thighs. Release. 5. Remember, you can tap out at 6 if you need. 7, 8. Stay stacked and pulse. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, and I'm feeling that. Good. I'm normal. Out. Don't collapse. Right. Keeping it up. And we reach. Seven and 8. Hand to the hip, and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach and toe tap. Use the turn the foot in, plantar flex we call it. 6. Don't let the leg get heavy. 7, 8. Reach out, point the toe. Last one, stack the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Good. Little child's pose, knees left and right, and I will talk you through the next bit while you're getting yourself sorted. So, first one is we come up from the legs, give them a little bit of a break, and we're into a back row and a military press. You can use whichever variation of weights you like for this. But remember, when we back row, we come up, then we basically have to hammer curl and military press them like that, okay? So remember, you need to be able to have the power to pull them up. So draw the belly in, roll the shoulders back. We hinge from the hips, nice flat back. We row, we come up, we curl, face them out, military press. Beautiful. We're going for 8. Two. So it's a real move. Many moves are there to it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite complex. You can reduce your weights for this. Even go for little big bean tins. If you're just brand new, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad my wrist feels good. 5. Curl out. Draw that belly in as soon as you get on that rise. 6. Curl out, press, back, close, down. We've got it. Last one. 8. Whoa. 3 rounds of this today. Remember, excellent. Remember to breathe. As with all the workouts, I'm 30 seconds to 45 seconds on with you, but please always add more rest, especially if you've increased the weight or if you're just not feeling it, you're just like, I just need more of a rest. Obviously, don't take 20 minutes. But we've got 5 seconds and we're back in again. Give those arms a shake, drop thumbs, reaching back. Let's go again. I'll go from the side for you. So roll the shoulders back. Draw the belly in, hips distance apart, feet. Relax into it. 1. Own it. See how they're in line with my ears and my shoulders. When they come up for that press. That's halfway. Doing really well. Two more. Try not let those shoulders creep up to the ears. Last one. Beautiful. I don't know what to tell you about that. Oh yeah, so when I'm making your workouts, so you can just breathe, I'm looking at the overall plan and I'm looking at what muscles we're hitting on the different days, especially at the second lower body. And then by the time you get to full body, you want to kind of work in other muscles that you maybe haven't pulled on before, or really accentuate ones that we have pulled on. So well done. But the last one coming up. You can take more rest if you need. So I thought to myself, oh, I should add in a little bit more shoulder work. I think this one move hits all parts of the deltoid, front, back, center, all of it. So stay in it. This is where you should feel the spice. Remember, weeks 3 and weeks 4, add on an extra set if you can, and if you have the time, because there's a lot to get through. Use the breath. Open. Close. Even if you're doing light weights with this is so spicy. That's it. You've got it now. If you need to use your knees for momentum in this third set, please do. Remember, we're trying to be strict. Bop, bop, bop. Last one. You got it. One. And curl, open, press. Woo! I felt that. I felt that. Well done. Our next one is a back lunge with a calf raise. Much simpler. Annoying me here. So do this. And you'll need your bench soon enough. Take your break. I'll do a little demo here of what we've got to do. Move this back. So we have a back lunge, arms stay long, calf raise. Very important, especially for the runners amongst us. And calf raise. Okay, are you ready? Weights up. We're going to start in 3, 2, use your mat as a guide. 1, let's go. So we back lunge, we come up, we calf raise. You can do this entirely without weights. We're doing 8 in total. You can hold on to something and you just lunge. Some people find back lunges really tricky. If that's the case, I would hold on to a bar and just go down to one weight and do all on the one leg and then switch to all on the other leg. 2 more. Feel the full extension, squeeze. Last one. Keep that knee tracking over the big toe. When you come back into the lunge, track over the big toe. Don't lean back, don't go too far forward. Use it to keep it in line with the ankle. So what I mean by that is you can go like so. 2. Because what we're working into there is obviously the glutes. But when we do like so, and often I have clients do this, and we stay in that stack position, you keep that one leg, you really do burn into the glutes. Which is good. Down, anything with the legs, we'll stand it up a little. Pull the shoulders, give yourself a good space. Lift those weights. Nice firm grip on them. Toes are both pointed forward, and we're on train tracks. We're not on a tightrope. So we go back, that left knee tracks over the left toe, my right knee now tracks over my right toe, and we raise. Forgot to do my raise. So raise, half raise at the end of the move. Keep the eyes up with you. 7, 7, and 8. 8. This is a good one for going heavier on. So I'm going to go heavy just for the last set of that. I'm going to use my 2 9s. If you have a little bar, I think I talked before, or a big bar, but be careful with the big bar, but definitely you can do it. I've done back lunges with the big bar and calf raises. Just make sure you have no narrow stance. You keep that distance, hip distance. Okay, 10 seconds, and we go for the last set of that. Bend your knees, lifting your weights. Okay, and eyes forward. Let's go. And this is a good one for pausing in weeks 3 and weeks 4. Pausing At the top, working into the ankle joints. Or I'll be more. There we go. Pause. All of that is time under tension. Tension under time. Last one. Good. And rest. Oh, the next one is. The next one is. I did this with clients this week. It's a toughie. So many variations of it. I'm going to show you the variation, then go grab my water. So we come down on our knees. If knees are just for you, just stay up in your squat and just do regular squats. Okay? That's your option. Otherwise, you can come down body weight. Hands come out in front. Just it's a nice little lead. We come up, up, down, down. We can add in weights. You can do one weight, up, up, down, down. Or you can do two weights. Up, up, down, down. I have 6 each leg here. We're going to do 4. You can add on each time. Grab my water and then we're going to start. So pick your poison. I'm going to go with my poison here. So we're staying low. You don't come up, fully extend. You're staying in that hinge. Draw the belly right in. Up, up, down, down. Beautiful. So really push through the foot. Feel it toe to heel. Last one on the one side. Good. Now switch sides. Left. Good. So if that's too much, stick with your squat. Or just remembered about this one, which I did for a variation of client this week, is we sit on here and we do similar. So you're sitting, you reach in, and you're lifting up. I think actually it's nearly harder to do that, but you're going up single-legged get-ups. So I guess because I use momentum when I'm down in the ground. So there's no hiding when you do it. So even there, single leg without a weight, just getting up off a seat. Don't put the second foot down. You'll see. It's a good challenge to do in general because it's very humbling. You ready? 3, 2, 1. We go again. Right, left, right, left. And switch. Follow the move fully in. See my hinge there? Hinge, draw the belly in. 2 more. See by the time you get to 5 sets of that. Awesome work. Sometimes I drink water because I'm thirsty. Other times it's like a distraction from all the emotions I'm feeling and all the dread for the next set. All right, 5 seconds. seconds and we go again. 3, 2, 1. Start down. Up, up. Remember this in 30 years' time, and you'll be so good at it, and you'll say, Ali Hart taught me this, and I used to do it with weights on my shoulders. But now look at me getting up with my grandkids with no pain. Last one. And rest. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Move that away. I'm going to bring my bench in. Okay, so you can have a seat. You can have a lower step, even just a step. This is a very high for a split squat, but it's very good. It's very high, but it's very good. So we have, even though we've already done this hammer curl, we're bringing it back in again. We're bringing it back. So we have, good way to do it is to sit on your seat. Legs are out in front. Where my left heel is, that's where I come to. My left foot comes forward. My right foot comes back. So we go down, we curl up. If it's too much, take out the curl. If it's too much completely, take out the weights. A single weight, this is hard anyway. So take a big breath in, just resting the top of that foot. Don't overthink it. Both knees bent, same time. We come down, we come up, we curl. When I curl, I actually squeeze my glutes up the bent leg so that my body doesn't twist. And switch. And we go other side. Get lined up. That knee again tracks over the toe. 1. Curl. Squeeze the left glute this time. Four. And relax. Remember with full body, the way I love, because of time, I'm not doing it. But you can add in any little extra spice in between your sets. But often, if you really can go hammer and tong between sets, then you need to up your weights in the actual sets. I'm all about conditioning, but you've got to be sensible and think, right, what can I do to improve this move rather than get my full sweat on so I feel like I can justify my existence. Don't fall into that trap. Building muscle is what we're building to burn fat and to support our joints. Lecture over. Left foot is forward, right foot is back. I've upped my weights for this. Let's go. 1. Increase your reps 2 if you need to. 2. Right foot comes down, left foot comes up. Bring that hip back. Don't open up into it. And we go. Oh, I forgot my curls. 2. Squeeze that left glute. 3. And because of the way my brain works, 4. I can't not do them. So here we go. 1. And I forgot. I picked up the heavy weights, forgetting. 2. Draw the belly in if you're doing them with me. 3. 4. And relax. We are over halfway in the workout. That makes you feel any better. We've only got one more set of this to do. Then we're into an incline chest press with the dumbbells. Then we're in a thruster. 4. You're out. Full body is done. Let's go again. Set yourself up and sit up. Leg goes out. Up we come. Let's go. Draw the belly in. Roll the shoulders back. 1. Curl. eyes forward. I tend to drop my head. 4. Other side. 1. I did 5 sets of this the other day. 2 in preparation for this. And I can tell you, it's awesome. That's why I love you adding in your sets. Give me 1 for luck. Because that is where the growth happens. Absolutely. Okay. Next one is an incline chest press. I have a bench that I can put in the incline. If you're doing it against a wall, you sit back and then you lean into just above where the bra strap is, push the belly out, draw it right, then draw it back in. So you're in that nice flat spine, but be careful because your head will still stay upright. So you can just bring it down onto the mat and do just a regular chest press. We're just hitting a little bit forward. And it's also incredibly spiciness. So if we come back, we're in that lean, head is back, draw the belly in, and we reach. Okay, 2, I'm going for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep the chin down towards the chest, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you're on the mat, when you're lying flat on the mat and you bring your elbows down, don't slop into it so your elbows hit. Keep that little hover. That's what the bench is doing. You see, you can't get lazy on the bench. So the same with the mat. Keep the elbows hovering about 1 centimeter or 2 off the mat. That keeps the pressure on. Even if you're just doing a flat chest press. I like this one because this gives you a little bit of time to rest, and then with dumbbell thrusters, which is just brutal after this. Let's go. We're going to be done by 42 minutes. I can feel it in my bones. 1, 2. See how my belly draws in? 3. No, you don't, because you're too busy doing your own, which is exactly what you should be doing. Sorry. Don't look at me unless you really need to. Listen for the cues. Reaching forward. 7, 8, 9, 10. When I did this earlier on in the week, or was it last week, I used my bar for it as well. Remember, if you're using a big bar in the gym, or if you have one at home, it's 20 kilograms before you add any weight. So I was using it, and then I also have the small bar that I showed you, which is 5, and then I think I had 18 or something in total on it. Because there I've only 14, but with my wrist, I just want to be careful. We modify. You modify too. I'm watching you, you're doing it. And I'm so pleased to have you along. 5 seconds and we're up again. Give everything a little shake, a little wobble. Draw the belly in. Chin towards the chest. Spine in along the mat. 1, 3, and we can slow it down. Progressions in this are pump it up, release it back for 3, 2, 1. Pump it up, release it back for 3, 2, 1. If you don't have heavier weights, this is the way to do it. This feels awful. I'm going to pump it for the last 1, 2, and I'm done. Woo! That's how we add spice. Absolutely how we add spice. Take your bench away. Take a little drink and breather. And we're back into our thrusters. So this is dumbbells or your bar at the ready. We're squatting and we're pushing up. Reduce these down. These do send the heart rate like pretty high because you're working. But this is our finisher before we do our abs. So I would put it all in. I would bring it all to the table for this. Okay. I have 10 on this. I'm going to start with 8 because I'm using my bigger weights. They're on my shoulders, or you can use the bar. I used the bar with this and pushed it above. And when I brought it up, you bring it in line, your biceps with your ears. So, like so, we squat down and we thrust. Watch when you get to the top with anything, or progression or a modification of that is just keep them on. Just do a little squat. You don't need to do the big push at the top. Are you ready? Yeah, you are. Let's go. Roll the belly in. This is 6. Tap out if you need to. 2 more. 9. 10. Oh, awesome work. Weights out of the way. Awesome, awesome work. You will need a light weight for the end. If you need more rest between, please take it. It's there for a reason. Five seconds and we go again. That's what keeps this spicy. Add in more if you need though. Weights are up. Draw the belly in. Stay in it. Feel strong. Squeeze the glutes to the top. I'm going nice and low today. That's 6. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. Well done. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Take a drink. Get your breath back. You're doing it. This is how you change. And again, imagine by the 5th set of these. It's lethal, but in the best way. In the best way. I want you to feel that with my workouts. I want you to get to the end of the week and feel like you've done something without being absolutely spent. You've made it work. You've worked smarter and harder. Good. But that's why this one, there's so many variations, so you can spend your last penny here. We're pulling up to the roller coaster and we're off. Really own it. This is your last set for week 1, week 2. 4 more. Roll that belly in, squeeze the glutes and the rise. Last one. Yes. Ah. Great. Down for our ab finisher. Down for our abs. Okay. We have, you can do this without a weight. You can do this with 2 little weights. I'm going to try it with my 5 weights. But because we've worked into the shoulders, you will feel the heat on this, okay? The first one is with 1 weight. We come down, and my arms are directly above my head. Careful, behind me. Directly above my shoulders. I bring one leg up into tabletop, and I bring the other. I draw the belly in towards the spine, and I flatten my spine into the mat. I send my, I bring myself into a crunch like so, right? Then I go back, I feel the pull underneath my ribs, and I come back up. You can do it, so we're like this, 2, or you can do it so you're like this. Sorry, Mimi's taking a real feature here. So here, I'm using my core and keeping my arms long as I come into a crunch. Here, I send my legs away, I crunch into a ball.
And the air is trapping under and sounding like a fart. Let's go for 10. Use your breath. Tuck the chin. 3 and 2 and 1. That's the first one. Well done. Then we come up. If you need to just take your abs, give them a little stretch, a little uncurl, take the hands back. Now what you're going to do is we have our feet, we come as if we're in a little boat pose. Okay, this is working more into the obliques, sides of the stomach. So we're up tall, then we roll back. Now you can be here and you can go like so. This is still working the muscles. Otherwise, we come back, we lean into it, we lift up, we return. I'm going right down to the ground if it makes you feel any better. We'll go for 10. Three more. 2 more. 1 more. So with that, you can stay like so. You just stay in your little boat pose. If you're using lighter weights and you're going like so, I do encourage you to graduate towards this. All right, well done. And we have 2 more. 2 more sets of that, and bye, bye, bye. All right? It's bye, bye, bye. So we're back down. Take the hands overhead, long legs. Feel that opening up into the belly. We come back up. My legs come up tabletop. 1, 2. I either send them away and crunch like so, or I add in the extension of my legs. No, that's wrong. Sorry. The legs into crunch. Opening up into crunch. Think about that bottom rib coming towards the hip bone. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to show you the variation of this with the lighter weights. So this is with my super light weight. So this could be like even a tin of beans or something. So we come up tall. We roll back into our, not into a curl back. We want to be a flat back. I come up, 1, 2, and there's where I work from. I'm on the sit, but just off the sit bones. 2, 3, 4, 8, because you're having to work to keep the body stable. You have no heels. 9, 10, 2 more. Good. And just let that belly opening up. Lovely. Come down, extend above head. Last set and you're out. Let's go. You can take more of a break if you want, but I want to get you out of here for 44 minutes. Because everyone's like, I don't have time. So here, you can be actually here if you want. Sorry, I should have given you this variation. Heels are completely down. Then we can go to tabletop. Legs are together and we come up. Otherwise, we extend and we curl. Using your breath. Who made that up? Who made that up? So what I need you to do in there is make sure you're protecting your back at all times. Lower the weight even for that overhead extension, even without weight. It's so spicy. Okay, I'm up on top, rolling down, and I'm going like so. A little more of a lean for me. Working into the arms. Obliques are steadying me. My scapula staying steady. 4. I feel fired up because it's the end. 5. Use your breath. 8, 9, 10, 11, one more. Give me 12. And done. Awesome work. So, feel that belly opening up as you send the legs back. As if I'm pulling you by the fingertips. Come into your cat cow. Good, opening up the belly. Punching in and opening it up again. Excellent. Come into your pigeon pose. Right leg goes in and under. We send it back. You can spend longer here. If you want, you can come right down. You can do a variation like so. Otherwise, you can see, well, that's better than I used to be. I'm going to do a bit more. I'm going to put mobility on here for you too. From before, bringing the left leg in, stretching into that glute. We worked into it a lot. Rolling left to right on it. Well done. That is your week 1 done. I am so proud of you. Drop the hands, shoulders, bring the hands to the top of the butt, roll the shoulders back, and feel like I'm pulling your elbows together. You did it. I'm so proud. And I'm so happy to have you here.